Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel and welcome to your weekend reading. This is a general reading. It is not going to be for everyone. Please take what resonates, and if it's not your story, please forget about it. You can always come back for another one. Now I'm going to get 3 cards before we start your tarot reading. I want to get 3 cards from this oracle deck and get your energies here, my dear Tauruses. We're starting off with the Blossoming Abundance, and this is a beautiful card to start your reading with, which is talking about growth in your financials, in your career, in your status, in your life. Love is all around. Everything is blooming. Everything is growing. Oops, we have the broken heart here, but this is not the act of a broken heart. This is not the bleeding that's going on here now. What is going on here and now is the healing of this broken heart. So we are going to pay attention to that in a minute. And we also have the Archangel Uriel, adjacent possibilities at the bottom of the deck. And this feels like there is going to be a change in your situation where from the broken heart, we move on to the blossoming abundance and happiness. So don't get upset about this broken heart. It doesn't mean that you're gonna feel sad forever, and it doesn't mean that you are in this state at the moment. What is going on is exactly the reverse, because you're heading towards a path that is opening, that is happier, that is blooming. Okay, let's get your 6 cards on the table. What do we have for Taurus today? We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords to start with. Okay, if we say that, yes, we agree that there is a situation going on here which has left you brokenhearted, we can deal with the facts. What do we have? We have a situation that you feel tired with, emptied, not open to new beginnings, not open to any possibilities, not open to any new options because of what you have experienced in the past. But that, or maybe a few days or a few months ago, but that doesn't define your life, and that shouldn't be the direction that your life is heading towards. Just because you had a situation, just because you had a sad event or an upsetting situation with someone, doesn't mean that this is going to be your life forever. What needs to be taken care of is your heart, is yourself, is your soul. So in due time, I guess, I hope, and I wish that you're going to get out of this emptiness, out of this situation that is making you feel drained out and not believing in an opening for a better future, for a better situation, for a healthier connection, for happier days. That doesn't mean that this is going to be the state of your life from now on. This needs to be addressed, these energies, and we're going to clarify and see. And then I am sure that you will get an insight as to how to deal with it and empower yourself and move on with your life. Let me get 2 more cards. What else do we have? Yes, we have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So all this is suggesting that we accept the facts. What do we have? We have an outcome of a situation that is feeling that has left us feeling emptied, right? Or disappointed. That doesn't mean it's going to be a forever status of your life. The 10 of Swords is talking about change. You're coming out of that state. You're coming out of the past. You're turning your back to all that situation, and you're feeling hopeful as well as making new plans for a new future, and you're working on that. That's the 8 of Pentacles. You're focusing your attention, you're giving yourself the attention that you need, and you're building up a new path, a new life for you. Whatever that situation was about, whether it happened in your love life, in your professional life, or in your family, within any situation of your life in general, what you're doing here is just learning the lessons, deleting everything. Well, you cannot delete everything, but you can detach from it from that past and concentrate and put the effort and your energy onto something that you want to grow stronger in, that you want to develop, whether this is learning new skills, whether this is building your own business, whether this is working on yourself for growth and development in order to become more empowered and deal with your life in a more productive and effective way from now on. Let me get 2 more cards for Taurus and we're going to clarify everything. Yes, we have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. You're building on the foundations here. This could be a union with you and yourself, with you becoming one, with you identifying the missing pieces of your past, of your current situation, and making amends with what has happened in order to move on empowered, complete and whole for new adventures, for new developments, for new relationships, for new stories of your life. What you're not allowing, though, is the past to enter, is these sneaky behaviors of the past to interfere with what you want to do. This is knowing your truth and standing on your truth and values, identifying what is good enough for you and what is not good enough for you, and concentrating the energy on the truth, on what you feel and you sense that is right for you at this period of time. And this union is going to be very successful. The foundations here are going to go deep, strong. This could be talking about a relationship with you and another person becoming deepened and more meaningful. It could be talking about you moving into a new house, and excuse my neighbor for his motorbike, I'm so sorry. This could also be talking about a situation where you find yourself and you get back in whole as one. We need to clarify everything and we need to talk about all the cards one by one. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck before we start. And we have the Ace of Swords. And this is exactly what is going on now. What you see, you're writing down the facts. You see the past, you see the situation, and you rationalize it. Rationalize it, but not only. You're making yourself get in there to learn the lesson, to understand why that happened, and see what you don't want, what you learn and what you don't want to continue in your life, and move towards the future with clarity and persistency and focusing on change, on leaving behind everything that is no longer healthy for you, good enough for you. This is a major shift in your life, and you are the person who is taking yourself out of that past and into the future with clarity and persistency and dedication, not to allow yourself to be interacting with people or circumstances that are not good enough for you anymore. So let's take one by one your cards and clarify everything. The first thing I want to clarify is the Seven of Swords, and this is talking about a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If you are dealing with such signs, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But the Seven of Swords is talking about a sneaky kind of behavior. Something that happened and is not in your favor, or someone has been acting against you, whether they pay attention to what they're doing or not. And this is something that it's really not welcomed anymore in your energy. So let me clarify the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. Yes, we have the Devil, Capricorn's energy, and the Hierophant. So these are three. Well, actually, we have 2 cards indicating a negative effect and 2 cards indicating a softer, peaceful, and more harmonious effect. And this is where you commit now to get out of the addiction, or to get out of the toxic relationship, or to get out of a toxic environment, and dedicate or maybe commit to loving yourself more, to opening up to love in a more natural way, in a more healthy way, and understanding what needs to be changed in order to move towards a clearer path. Let me clarify the Four of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We have the Eight of Wands here, we have the Six of Cups here, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So the situation here still goes on, feeling left out in the cold. Maybe we're dealing with a financial issue, financial constraints, or emptiness, or drained out energy, or betrayal. Whatever this is all about, you're making peace with it. The Six of Cups is talking about the past, yes, but you're finally making peace with it. You're finally finding your balance and harmony, and you are accepting communication or a fast forward motion. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're receiving an email, maybe you're receiving a communication from someone, which is changing all this sadness, is changing all this energy of the negativity and into the passion once and for all. Maybe that's why we have the Ten of Swords here. Let's see. The Eight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I think what has happened here, you are putting an end to this wishy-washy energy, whether this is coming from a person or from a behavior, this superficial, that at the end of the day, it gave you a sense of frustration or even maybe feeling like you are trapped in a situation. So showing more love to you, understanding you better through this experience, you're moving towards a peaceful path, a clearer path, and a more demanding path. Now, I do have the King and the Queen of Cups here. So I don't know if this is talking about a meeting or a partnership or a connection that is going to get deepened here in love. Take as it resonates. But for sure, we're having a change in this situation. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What are you focusing on? We have the Temperance. Yes, you're focusing on your relief, focusing on your truth, focusing on your harmony, giving equally to situations, making sure that you are the center of your attention. Healing is taking place. Patience is needed. And the new inspiration is coming in. An opening to the new. Maybe that's why we have the blossoming abundance there. The world brings expansion. It brings a new beginning or new beginnings in general. It's finalizing something that you have reached to the end with it, and it's time to move on, elevate. So let me clarify the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, power, passion, strength, clarity, authenticity here. Ten of Wands, yes, you're finally coming out of this burden once and for all and allowing the new to come. Allowing new love, allowing new people, opening up to the new. This is going to make you more grounded. And let me clarify the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is what's going to free you. This is a freedom from the past. This is a decision to break free from what is no longer serving at all and moving towards this beautiful Two of Cups energy. And this is a soulmate connection. Oh my God, we have this collaboration. Look at that. We have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands, which is talking about a proposal, is talking about an engagement, is talking about deepening of bonds, and you're making the decision. This is going to liberate you. This is going to be exactly what you have been waiting for. And I do have the Ace of Swords for the second time. So this is important for you to stand on your truth, to stand by you in an authentic and meaningful way so that you can attract the same energy. So let me get one more message from the Lights Oracle. This is for Taurus. And we have no. Okay. We have a no. Postpone, pause, say no. I wonder why we have the no after such an inspiring reading. 26. Let me see. Because some of you might need to. Listen to this one, guys. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. You are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. This is what's changing. This is what's changing. Often, when we are looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, concrete yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive, for when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder when you truly want what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, do not fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest. To take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. So that's why we have the blossoming abundance here. So take your time, my dear Tauruses. When you're ready, the world will be ready for you too. And this is what I had. Thank you for watching.